If you lost your spouse and you are collecting Social Security right now, I need you to listen carefully. You may be leaving thousands of dollars on the table every single year, and you might not even know it. Here's something that surprises almost everyone who learns about it. When your husband or wife passed away, you gained a new Social Security benefit. A benefit that could pay you more money every month than what you are currently receiving. But most widowed seniors never claim it. Let me tell you about Margaret. She is 72 years old. She lost her husband 8 years ago. She has been collecting her own Social Security retirement benefit of $1,800 per month since she turned 62. Her husband had earned more than she did. When he died, she never realized she could switch to a survivor benefit. A benefit that would pay her $2,300 per month instead of $1,800. That is $500 more every month. $6,000 more every year. Over 10 years, that is $60,000 she should have received but never did. Margaret is not alone. This is happening to hundreds of thousands of widowed Americans right now. So why do so many people stay on the wrong benefit? No one tells them. Their local Social Security office rarely explains the options. Their financial advisor might not know to check. Their adult children do not know to ask the question. And the seniors themselves do not realize they have a choice. That is why this video exists. In the next 25 minutes, I will walk you through everything you need to know. I will explain what survivor benefits are. I will tell you who qualifies. I will show you how to find out which benefit pays you more. And I will give you free resources so you can do this without paying anyone a fee. If you have already subscribed, thank you. If you have not yet subscribed, please do that right now. Hit the subscribe button and then tap that little bell icon next to it. This channel releases new information every week about Social Security, Medicare, and protecting your retirement savings. The notifications go to your phone so you never miss an important deadline. Subscribe now. Now let us talk about why this problem exists. Understanding the problem is the first step toward fixing it. Social Security is not one single program. It is several different programs that pay different amounts to different people. When you work and pay taxes, you earn credits toward your own retirement benefit. That is the benefit you get based on your own work history. But there is another program called Social Security Survivor Benefits. This program pays money to the family members of a worker who has died. When your spouse died, you became eligible for this program. A widow or widower can receive a survivor benefit starting at age 60. The amount you receive is based on how much your spouse earned during their career. Here is where things get tricky. You do not have to choose one or the other. You can actually receive both types of benefits. But there is a catch. The government will reduce your retirement benefit by the amount of your survivor benefit. This is called the offset. Let me explain this in plain English. Suppose your own retirement benefit is $1,000 per month, and your survivor benefit is $1,500 per month. If you try to collect both, Social Security will give you the larger amount. You would get $1,500, not $2,500. In this example, you would receive the survivor benefit because it pays more. But here's the key point that most people miss. You get to choose which benefit you claim first. And the order in which you claim them can make a huge difference in your total lifetime benefits. Most widowed seniors claim their own retirement benefit first. They start collecting at age 62 because that is what they know. They do not realize they could wait and claim a higher survivor benefit instead. Or they could claim their own smaller benefit early and then switch to the survivor benefit later at a higher rate. Let me give you another real example. Robert is 78 years old. He lost his wife when he was 65. His wife had earned significantly more than he did during her career. Her earnings resulted in a survivor benefit of $2,100 per month for him. His own retirement benefit was only $900 per month. Robert started collecting his $900 retirement benefit at age 62. He has been receiving $900 every month for 16 years. That is $172,800 he has collected. But if he had waited until his full retirement age, he could have claimed the $2,100 survivor benefit instead. That is $1,200 more every month. $14,400 more every year. Over 16 years, that is $230,400 he should have received. This is not a rare situation. This is happening right now to a large percentage of widowed Social Security recipients. The problem is compounded by the fact that Social Security offices are severely understaffed. When widowed seniors call or visit their local office, they often receive incomplete information. Financial advisors who do not specialize in Social Security rules often make the same mistake. They see that their client is widowed and already collecting a benefit. They assume everything is correct. They do not think to check whether a different benefit type would pay more. The emotional impact extends beyond the missing money. Many widowed seniors feel a sense of betrayal when they learn the truth. They trusted the system to inform them. They trusted professionals to advise them correctly. And they discover years later that they were never given the full picture. If this sounds like your situation, I want you to know something important. You are not alone. And more importantly, there may still be steps you can take to receive more money going forward. Keep watching. If this video is giving you useful information, please hit the like button below. It helps this channel reach other people who need this knowledge. And if you have a specific question or your own experience to share, please leave a comment. I read every single comment and I respond to as many as possible. Now let me explain how survivor benefits actually work so you can understand whether this applies to your situation. A survivor benefit is money paid to the surviving spouse of a worker who paid into Social Security. The amount is based on the deceased worker's earnings record. To qualify, you generally must have been married for at least 9 months before the death. There are some exceptions for accidents and other special circumstances. If your deceased spouse started collecting Social Security before they died, you will receive whatever amount they were receiving, or 71% of their full retirement age amount if they had not yet started collecting. Let me be very specific about the numbers. If you are at your full retirement age or older when you claim, you receive 100% of your deceased spouse's benefit amount. If you claim at age 60, you receive roughly 71% of that amount. Your full retirement age depends on the year you were born. For people born in 1955, full retirement age is 66 and 2 months. For people born in 1956, it is 66 and 4 months. For people born in 1957, it is 66 and 6 months. For people born in 1958, it is 66 and 8 months. For people born in 1959, it is 66 and 10 months. For people born in 1960 or later, full retirement age is 67. The important thing to understand is that your survivor benefit is not reduced for claiming early the way your own retirement benefit is. This is a crucial distinction. If you claim your own retirement benefit at age 62, you receive only 70% of your full amount. But if you claim a survivor benefit at age 60, you receive a larger percentage of your spouse's full amount. This creates an opportunity that many people miss. If you are widowed and you have not yet reached your full retirement age, you might be able to claim your survivor benefit early at a relatively high percentage. Then switch back to your own retirement benefit later if it becomes larger due to delayed credits. For those who are already 60 or older, the key question is, which benefit pays more? Your own retirement benefit or your survivor benefit? If your spouse earned significantly more than you did, the survivor benefit will almost certainly pay more. But what if you have already been collecting your own retirement benefit for years? Can you still switch to a survivor benefit and receive more money? The answer is yes, in most cases. But there are important rules. You can only switch one time. So if you switch from your retirement benefit to a survivor benefit, you cannot later switch back. You also cannot receive both benefits at the same time. If you have been receiving your own retirement benefit for many years, switching to a survivor benefit means you will receive whatever the survivor benefit pays going forward. You will not receive back payments for the years you missed. So the sooner you make the switch, the more money you will receive over your lifetime. Please share this video with someone who might need to hear it. Maybe your parent or grandparent is widowed and collecting Social Security. Maybe a neighbor recently lost their spouse and is trying to figure out their options. Every person who learns this information has the potential to receive thousands of dollars they would otherwise miss. Let me give you a step-by-step guide for checking your own situation. Step 1 is to gather your documents. You will need your Social Security statement. You can access this online at the Social Security Administration website. If you do not have a computer, you can request a paper statement by calling Social Security directly. You will also need your spouse's information if they are deceased. This includes their Social Security number, their date of birth, and their date of death. Step 2 is to understand your own current benefit. Look at your Social Security statement and find the line that shows your estimated retirement benefit at your full retirement age. Step 3 is to calculate your potential survivor benefit. Call Social Security at their main number, which is 1-800-772-1213. Yes, that number again, 1-800-772-1213. They are available Monday through Friday from 7 in the morning until 7 at night. When you call, explain that you want to know your survivor benefit amount. Give them your spouse's information. They will tell you exactly how much you would receive if you claim the survivor benefit today or at your full retirement age. Step 4 is to compare the numbers. Write down your current monthly benefit amount. Write down your estimated retirement benefit at full retirement age. Write down your survivor benefit amount. Then compare them. If your survivor benefit is higher than your current benefit, you may want to consider switching. The difference could be hundreds of dollars every single month. Step 5 is to make the actual claim. If you decide to switch benefits, contact Social Security and file the appropriate claim. You can do this by calling the main number or by visiting your local Social Security office in person. When you call or visit, tell them you want to claim a survivor benefit. They will walk you through the process. You will need to provide documentation of your marriage and your spouse's death. Marriage certificates and death certificates are the standard documents. One important caution. Once you switch from your retirement benefit to a survivor benefit, you generally cannot switch back. This is a permanent one-time choice. So make sure you have done your calculations and you are confident in your decision before you proceed. If you are not completely certain, consider consulting with a Social Security specialist. Some financial advisors specialize specifically in Social Security optimization, but be careful about fees. Some advisors charge hundreds or even thousands of dollars for this service. You can get the same information for free by calling Social Security directly. If this explanation is making sense and you want to make sure you do not miss future videos, now is a great time to subscribe. This channel covers topics like this every single week. We explain Medicare options, Social Security strategies, tax reduction techniques, and ways to protect your savings. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you see these videos when they come out. Now let me address some of the most common questions people have. Question 1. What if I am already receiving a survivor benefit? Does this apply to me? If you are already receiving a survivor benefit, you are in a better position than someone receiving the wrong retirement benefit. But there is still a possibility you could receive more. Some people claim their survivor benefit early when they could wait and receive a higher amount. Question 2. What if I have already started collecting my own retirement benefit, but I want to switch to a survivor benefit? Will I lose the money I already received? Unfortunately, you cannot receive back payments for the time you were on the wrong benefit. The government will only pay you going forward from the date you make the switch. This is why acting sooner is better than waiting. Every month you wait is a month of reduced benefits you will never recover. Question 3. What if my spouse did not work enough to qualify for Social Security? Most workers earn enough credits through 10 years of work. If your spouse did not work enough, they might not have qualified. However, there is a special rule for spouses who are caring for children. In that case, the non-working spouse might still receive benefits based on the working spouse's record. Question 4. What if I am caring for children? Does that change anything? Yes, it changes things significantly. If you are caring for a child under age 16 or a child with a disability, you can receive survivor benefits regardless of your own age. You can also receive benefits for the children. If this describes your situation, contact Social Security immediately. Question 5. What about people who have remarried? Generally, if you remarry before age 60, you cannot receive survivor benefits from your former spouse. But if you remarry after age 60, you can generally still receive survivor benefits based on your former spouse's earnings record. Question 6. What about the earnings test? Can survivor benefits be reduced if I work? Yes, there is an earnings test that applies to survivor benefits if you are under your full retirement age. If you are under your full retirement age and you earn more than approximately $22,000 per year, your benefits will be reduced by $1 for every $2 earned above the limit. However, once you reach your full retirement age, there is no earnings test. Let me now explain some of the common mistakes people make. Mistake number 1 is not checking right away. When a spouse dies, the surviving spouse is grieving and overwhelmed. Financial matters often take a back seat to emotional recovery. But waiting too long to investigate survivor benefits means missing out on money you could have been receiving. Mistake number 2 is assuming the government will contact you. Social Security will send a letter to the surviving spouse after a death is reported. But that letter often does not fully explain all available options. It tells you about the death benefit and survivor benefits in general terms. It does not necessarily tell you which benefit would be best for your specific situation. Mistake number 3 is claiming too early. Many people claim their own retirement benefit at age 62 because they want to start receiving money as soon as possible. But if a survivor benefit would pay more, claiming your own smaller benefit early might actually cost you money in the long run. Mistake number 4 is not verifying the numbers. Before making any major decision, call Social Security and ask them to confirm the exact numbers for your specific situation. I want to take a moment to address something that might be on your mind. You might be thinking, why did not someone tell me about this? Why did my financial advisor not bring it up? Why did Social Security not explain my options clearly? The answer is complicated. Social Security is a massive bureaucracy with limited resources. The representatives who answer phones and staff the offices are doing their best, but they often do not have time to explain every nuance of every rule. They process claims. They answer basic questions, but they are not necessarily trained to optimize every person's benefit. Financial advisors often specialize in investments, insurance, or tax planning. Social Security optimization is a relatively narrow specialty that not all advisors have mastered. Many well-meaning advisors simply do not know these rules. The truth is, you have to be your own advocate. You have to ask questions. You have to seek out information. And that is exactly what you are doing right now by watching this video. Knowledge is power. I hope you will take a moment to leave a comment about your situation. Are you widowed and currently collecting Social Security? Have you ever checked whether you might be on the wrong benefit? Your comments help other viewers. They help me understand what topics to cover in future videos. Let me give you some specific contact information and resources you can use to take action. First, the Social Security Administration main phone number, 1-800-77-21213. They are available Monday through Friday from 7 in the morning until 7 at night Eastern Time. When you call, ask to speak with someone about your survivor benefit options. Second, the Social Security Administration website, that is SSA.gov. On the website, you can access your Social Security statement, learn about different benefit types, and find information about applying for benefits. Third, your local Social Security office. You can find the address and phone number for your nearest office on the Social Security website. Fourth, the State Health Insurance Assistance Program. Each state has a free counseling program that helps Medicare beneficiaries understand their options. These services are completely free and completely unbiased. Fifth, the National Council on Aging. This organization runs a free benefits checkup tool that can help you identify all the benefits you might be eligible for. Now let me give you the specific actions you should take after watching this video. Action 1. Call Social Security right now or as soon as you can. The number is 1-800-77-21213. Ask them to calculate both your retirement benefit and your survivor benefit. Write down the numbers. Action 2. Compare the numbers. Which is higher? How much higher? Calculate the difference over 1 year. Calculate the difference over 10 years. These numbers will help you understand how much this decision matters. Action 3. If you determine you are on the wrong benefit, make the switch. Contact Social Security and file the appropriate claim. The process is not complicated. They will walk you through it. Action 4. Tell others. Share this information with friends and family. Your neighbor might be making the same mistake. Every person who learns this information has the potential to receive more money during their retirement. Let me summarize the most important points one more time. First, if you are widowed and collecting Social Security, you might be eligible for 2 different types of benefits. Your own retirement benefit and a survivor benefit based on your deceased spouse's earnings record. Second, the survivor benefit might pay more than your current benefit. If your spouse earned more than you did, the survivor benefit could be hundreds of dollars higher every single month. Third, you can switch from your retirement benefit to a survivor benefit if it pays more. This is a permanent one-time switch, so make sure you have done your calculations before you proceed. Fourth, act sooner rather than later. The longer you wait, the more money you miss out on. You cannot receive back payments for time you were on the wrong benefit. Fifth, use free resources. Call Social Security directly. Ask them to calculate your numbers. This service is completely free. I want to thank you for watching this video. That is not a small thing. 25 minutes is a significant time commitment. The fact that you stayed with it tells me you care about making good decisions for your financial future. If this video was helpful to you, please hit the like button. It helps this channel grow. More likes mean more visibility. More visibility means more people learn this important information. If you have a moment, please leave a comment. Tell me about your situation. Tell me if this information was new to you. Tell me if you are going to call Social Security to check your numbers. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please do that now. Click the subscribe button and the bell icon. We release new videos every week with information about Social Security, Medicare, retirement planning, and protecting your savings. And if you know someone who might benefit from this video, please share it with them. You might be giving them a gift that changes their financial future for the better. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for caring about this topic, and I will see you in the next video.